Hey, what's happening, guys, and welcome to the very first episode of Was It Really That Bad? Where we take a look at a movie that's been critically panned, and I try to defend it, or agree with the critics. And in this episode, we're going to talk about Spider-Man 3. Now, as I previously stated in my intro video, I'm a huge Spider-Man fanboy. So, obviously, my opinion is going to... well, it's going to mean a little jack shit, because I'm a fanboy, can't help it. But that doesn't mean Spider-Man 3 was entirely awesome. It has flaws, like any other movie. Some of them are pretty big. And I'm just gonna put this disclaimer. I actually did this video, like, literally 5 minutes ago. I'm, whatchamacallit, I am recording on YouTube right now. It didn't work, I don't know, it didn't save it. It was like 25 minutes. I'm gonna try and make this a little bit shorter, so... here we go. So, Spider-Man 3 has flaws. Yes. Now, I am going to tell you what some of those flaws are. Number one, and this is probably one of my most... the thing that gets me the most angry. Mary Jane Watson in Spider-Man 3. Up until this point, she was okay. I mean, the relationship in those movies wasn't all that great to begin with. But in Spider-Man 3, she was annoying. God damn it. Okay, so... her thing in Spider-Man 3 is she keeps bitching about Spider-Man because Spider-Man doesn't give her attention. Mary Jane, in the past 2 movies, how much has Spider-Man saved your life? Seriously. I mean, these are supervillains. Some of the most dangerous supervillains in the Marvel Universe. I know this isn't an MCU movie, I'm just saying. He stopped them. He saved you. And if you didn't know, not all of Spider-Man's girlfriends make it out alive. Too soon? God! You're a bitch! I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I'm just being too harsh, but Mary Jane just honestly got on my nerves. This isn't about you. It's about me. It's about my career. Don't give me the horse thing! He's trying to help Mary Jane. I mean, he's a guy. We don't really give great advice, but we're trying. I mean, if motherfucker Spider-Man told me, you know, how to improve myself and give me some motivational advice, you take that shit! This is the motherfucking Spider-Man! Duh! Okay, so yeah, Mary Jane annoyed me. And her logic annoyed the shit out of me. Okay, so there's a point in the movie where Harry gets his memory back. And I'm assuming everybody's seen it because it's 8 years old now. It was a huge financial success. So we all know the plot points. Harry lost his memory, and he gets it back. He goes over to Mary Jane's, and he tells her, if you do not break up with Peter, I'm going to kill him. Mary Jane, did you forget your boyfriend is the goddamn motherfucking Spider-Man? I mean, I know you don't... you know he does not have the black suit. So, I mean, Black Spider-Man could kick his ass anyway. But you don't know that. But you do know Spider-Man fucking sent him to the hospital in the first fight. The first fight! You tell fucking Peter Parker that Harry has his memory back. Go kick his ass! Honestly. Sorry guys, I'm just fixing my Blu-ray. It fell out. I don't like scratches on my Blu-rays. But yeah, you just tell him that. Just say, he has memory back. Kick his ass. And the only thing I can rationalize is maybe she didn't want Harry to get hurt. Again. Because he's a terrible villain, obviously. Maybe that's the reason. That's kind of what I say. I mean, yeah, Spider-Man could beat the shit out of him, but I mean, she does care about Harry in the end, even though he's been kind of a dick the past few movies. So that's my only rationale, is he doesn't want, or she doesn't want him to get hurt. Or even, you know, maybe Harry would go after Aunt May or something. I don't know. But honestly, it's fucking Spider-Man. I mean, he would have did something. I don't know. It was dumb. It was dumb. Another flaw is the symbiote. Now, I never really explained like my love for Spider-Man. The symbiote's my favorite story arc in Spider-Man. It's awesome. I love it. I love how it torments you. I love, well, not you physically. If you have a symbiote on you and it's tormenting you, I'm very sorry. Get to the nearest church and get that shit off. But the concept I like, because it's basically it kind of mirrors like drug addiction, and I think that's actually kind of interesting, especially seeing a superhero deal with it, or a villain, as Venom is. So yeah, I really like the symbiote, and Venom is my favorite villain of all time. I love Venom. But what the fuck did they do to the symbiote? It had a promising start, right? When you first see it, it looks awesome. It's gooey. It looks like fucking, I don't know, it's gooey. It looks cool. They did a good job animating it. And then it goes on Spider-Man, and one thing that I love is if you watch the scene where the symbiote first goes on Spider-Man, when it actually like clings onto him from the shadow, like you see it from the shadow, it goes, you can actually see it. It's kind of like a hand like coming onto Spider-Man. That sounds weird actually, but it looked cool. I mean, I just have to say that. And then, you know, he gets a symbiote on him, and then he's like, you know, he wakes up, he's like, what is this? Oh, this feels good. And he does flips, and it's awesome. I like that. That was done great. They takes it to Dr. Connors, which I don't know why he takes it. I mean, I guess it's Dr. Connors, he's a smart dude, but whatever. It was done great. And then he takes the symbiote off and puts it in a trunk. Okay, it's a different interpretation. You know, usually I'm just used to the symbiote like kind of seeping inside you, but he put it in a trunk. Whatever. So that then he gets a word on where Sandman is. He decides he wasn't able to beat him with the red suit, so now he's gonna put the black suit on to, you know, stop him. And he does. He thinks he kills them. You know, in the subway fight. It's a great fight actually, really awesome. And then he goes to the mirror and goes like, I don't really have hair right now. I just got a haircut, but he just kind of like drapes his hair over his face after, when he's looking at like some mirror. Okay, I mean I know everyone calls him emo and stuff. I just want to know why. I mean, so we know he's wearing the black suit. Shouldn't his actions kind of like show us when he's wearing the black suit and when he isn't? Hell, he should always be like that anyway. I mean, in the comics, it's not like he was good Peter. Then he puts on the black suit, he's bad Peter, and then he takes off the black suit, and now he's good Peter again. I mean, it's the symbiote. It just kind of sticks to him, but whatever. I can even get past him doing the emo look. And then he's acting a little, you know, he says, "Damn, I'll get you your." I just dropped my DVD. I'll get you your rent when you fix this damn door. He is good boy. That's good. I like that. It shows that he's more aggressive. I like that. And then, through some other scenes, I'm kind of spending too much time on this, he starts dancing to James Brown. That's not the worst of it. Because honestly, I kind of see it like in a similar way as to the raindrop scene from Spider-Man 2. So, it's stupid, but I could get past it. I'm okay. And then he starts, you know, he thinks he kills Harry, or at least injures him. I don't really know what he thinks, because he goes back to his place later on, knowing that he's alive, but whatever. But yeah. He does a bunch of stuff, and so on, with Eddie Brock, and then he goes to a dance club. My boy, the motherfucking goddamn shit-sucking Spider-Man, I think I just insulted him by saying that, goes to a dance club and fucking dances. He dances. I mean, look, it's motherfucking Spider-Man, okay? Fanboy moment. That dude can dance, okay? He's super acrobatic. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. He's the motherfucking goddamn motherfucking Spider-Man. But Jesus Christ, it's the symbiote that makes him dance? Where the fuck did that happen in the comics? That's retarded! And I know, everybody's talked about this. I'm not breaking any new ground. But what the fuck? Okay, even if he wasn't wearing the black suit, like, okay, there's a difference between dancing, you know, nice and slow and whatnot, and then there's fucking, like, dirty dancing where he's, like, doing flips and jumping off of chairs and saying, now take on this. I can't snap. But, oh my god, that scene was stupid. And I know he was trying to make Mary Jane jealous and dance with Gwen Stacy, but he should have just regular danced with Gwen Stacy. That would have been better. Anyway. Okay, I'm good. The last flaw I'm going to state, because I don't want this video going on too long. Sandman's motive was, one, stupid, because his daughter's dying of an unknown illness, and she has to get this unknown surgery to fix her. It's like, Penny, please, please, please. Fix this. What? I mean, okay, fine, whatever. And then he's like, I'm not a bad person, I just had bad luck. Now excuse me as I pound Spider-Man to fucking putty. Dude, I think that makes you a bad person. I mean, later on, Venom is like, I want to kill the spider, you want to kill the spider. Together, he doesn't stand a chance. Interested? Yeah. I thought you were a bad guy. And then when Venom gets defeated and Sandman comes back, he's like, oh shit, he just defeated Venom. I'm not a bad guy, Spider-Man. I'm sorry. I forgive you. Oh shit, you believe that? Alright, I'm gonna fly away and rob a bank. Peace out, Spider-Man. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that was stupid, and the fact that he was Uncle Ben's killer is stupid, because that pretty much negates with great power comes great responsibility, because when he let Dennis Carradine survive, it really didn't matter, because Uncle Ben still would have died, because it was Sandman that killed him, not Dennis Carradine, so that was stupid. And, yeah, and the last thing I'll state, flaw-wise, I said that was going to be my last, but I have one more. Venom, I liked how he looked. I liked his face, he was like, I liked the gooey black skin, I liked all of that. What I didn't like was how the fucking face kept peeling back. Like, I'm one of those people that say, he was only in the movie for like 15 minutes. True. But if he didn't get killed off, I would have been fine with it, because they would just bring him back for another movie. I would totally be okay with that, honestly. And I didn't want them rushing with the symbiote stuff and all that. But yeah. So, the fact that he's in there for 15 minutes, I don't mind. The fact that he keeps peeling his face back to talk, when I want to hear this, Venom talk, that's what I want. And especially since he doesn't go we or us or anything, he's like, he never says we are poison to Peter Parker or we're Venom. He just goes, hey Parker. Ooh, my spider sense is tingling. If you know what I'm talking about. Honestly, that was, no. Now, when he says, and how you like that, Tiger? That's actually a little knock at the animated series, because Venom actually does say it. So I like that, but he should have the fucking mask on. Keep the mask. This is the problem with all the Spider-Man movies, except for Amazing Spider-Man 2, actually. He doesn't keep the mask. No one keeps their mask on. Just leave it on, please. So yeah, and killing off Venom was retarded. If they didn't kill off Venom, I would have been fine. They killed him off, which pissed me off. I said off in the same sentence. I don't think that's grammatically correct. Anyway, so yeah, that was lame. So yeah, really quickly, those are my complaints with the movie. There are a few other nitpicks, but just for the sake of time, that's going to be it for now. But I feel like whenever someone says Spider-Man 3 sucks, I feel like they're forgetting good moments in it. And good aspects, okay? The acting was great. I love the acting in these movies. I think it's always spot on and very true to the characters. Even Mary Jane, although she was annoying, it was well acted at least. I believe her performance, I guess. Tobey Maguire, great Spider-Man and Peter Parker, as usual. James Franco, great as Harry Osborn, Willem Dafoe, so on, Topher Grace, Thomas Hayden Church, J.K. Simmons, everybody did a great job. The action scenes were great, especially when they incorporated CGI, which most of them did. It looked really awesome. The CG was great. The action was very adrenaline fueled. I love the action, and honestly, it's an action movie, so I mean, if it succeeds in having good action, it at least did that right? And especially I don't know, there are two moments in this film at least where I go, that's a fucking awesome scene. The first one's the bell tower scene. I love that scene. It was ripped right from the comics. Like, maybe not like exactly, but it was awesome seeing Spider-Man like rip the symbiote off of him, going, ah! I hurt my throat. It was cool seeing that. And Sandman's birth scene, I thought was actually really good. I mean, him being creative was a little silly. I mean, he runs into a fucking sand experiment, and the people are like, hey, there's a change in the silicon mass. It's just a bird. It'll probably fly away. Why don't you check? I mean, one, you're killing a bird. Shame. And two, what if it's not a bird? It's just, it might... You're an idiot. For scientists here, you're stupid. Okay? So, yeah. But, I'm digressing into flaws again, I'm sorry. But yeah, the first scene was actually really good. The music in the movie, I liked. Venom's theme was kick-ass. The symbiote theme was a little odd, but I liked it. It just didn't really fit the symbiote exactly. And Christopher Young, who is composing this as opposed to Danny Elfman, kept the Spider-Man and Green Goblin music. So I actually really like that. Because usually when a new composer comes on to a new film, or, I mean, not new film, a pre-existing franchise, they bring their own music, but Christopher Young kept the Spider-Man music, so I was happy. That's a good theme. So yeah, those really quickly are a few pros. I have to cut this video a little short now because I'm going to be completely honest, I'm about to go to work. I had a much more extensive video before, but YouTube kind of fucked me over with that. My last bit of advice would be, and this goes for any movies that we talk on, was it really that bad? Go into the movie, with a blank slate. You can read reviews, you can read all that, but just go into a movie not expecting to love it, not expecting to hate it. And you'll be surprised what happens. Sometimes you will side with critics, but sometimes you won't, and that's especially true for Spider-Man 3 because before, on May 4th, 2007, I read reviews, people weren't liking it. I was obviously hyped for the movie anyway, but I still enjoyed it. I see good qualities in it. It's not a train wreck. If you want a train wreck comic book film, go see Fantastic. That's a train wreck. Go see fucking Batman and Robin. Go see, I don't know, Daredevil. Not the Netflix series, that one's awesome. So yeah, just go in with your own expectations. That's all I can say. So, that has been the first episode of Was It Really That Bad? My next video is going to be about Until Dawn. It's a new game for the PS4 coming out tomorrow. I'll be playing it. I'm going to do a first impressions. Not sure if I'm going to do a review, because I don't really know if I'm going to be doing that kind of stuff. But I'm going to do a first impression, so be on the lookout for that. So, guys, with all that said, keep swinging on. I promise that won't be my catchphrase. Alright, take it easy, guys.